Hey, what's up guys? This is Rapid Fills here, and today I'm gonna do a recap of my trades. Again, I'll start with follow me on Twitter, um, at Rapid Fills right there on Twitter. I post my watch list, post my charts, entries, and exits, so stay tuned. Here we go. Let's start with my first trade. Actually, let's take a screenshot of my trades today. So we go to pinned. Should have done this before, but here we go. These are the trades that I took today, so let's go through them. So Uber. So I took Uber. Uber was popping this morning. I saw this like it was getting stuck right here. So I took a short and then I added into the resistance, covered some at the round number right here. Actually, there is a pivot that you can see the green line right there. It's a pivot line. So I used probably should make this bigger for you guys on the phones. I know a lot of people watch YouTube on the phone, so there's a green line right there. So I covered half because this thing might just bounce from there. Sure enough, this thing just bounces. I close it off. This thing just sucks in more longs, comes right back down, sucks in more shorts, and then it squeezes everybody out. I thought that was funny. Anyways, that was Uber. SQ, if we go to the daily, yesterday gapped up, as you can see right here, and sold off. So today I'm looking for a bounce. What it did out of the gates though, it gave me this doji on the 5 minutes. So what I thought, okay, this thing might sell off a little bit and then bounce. So I took a short, I took a loss on it, flipped my position, I got long, started selling, added, sold into the spike right there, and then I added, I stopped out. Actually, this is a short, this is a stop out and a flip short. And then so I stopped out at the short, and then I got a good short on it again. Closed everything, and then I flipped long, and then I added long, and then I added long, and then I took profits, and then I stopped out right there. I think my stop out was good. I wish I flipped again at that 155. I was looking at this. The reason why I added right there is I thought this thing is gonna go to 156 or 157 essentially, and then keep going. I did not see any resistance besides this one right here, but it just stopped at 156, reversed from there. I thought if this thing is gonna go in a hurry towards that 158, that would be the short spot. Yeah, that did not happen. So that's SQ. RKT, which is the new IPO. Let's go to a smaller time frame here. I knew this thing is gonna go, it's gonna move higher. Reason being is that the space industry been like on fire. This company is a loan industry, a mortgage, rocket mortgage loans or something like that. So it's related news. So this thing sold off, came back down, and then it started coming back up. So when it started coming back up at the break of that 18 number, I saw how it behaved. I'm like, okay, let's take it long. So I took it long. Now, since this is an IPO, we don't really have any information. What I was using is just common sense, round numbers, obvious spots to take profits. So what I did is I got in at the break of the 18 essentially. I took some profits around the 19 number, which is a round number. Took profits around the 1950 number. I took some profits around the higher day, which is where it sold from at the beginning, or where spike 2 at the beginning. And then we have the 20 right there. At this point, I had 3 exits. I had 1 quarter left. As soon as it started coming right back down here, started breaking this moving average, I just left 1/10 of my position on now. I'm gonna see where this thing is gonna go, and my stop is at break even almost. But yeah, we're gonna take this and put it somewhere like under the 19 number here and see what it goes from there. Next will be MOS. MOS, this thing been on my watch list for a couple days. If you've been watching my watch list that I post in the morning, you will know MOS been on my watch list. This thing moved higher three times, 3 days, 3 candles. Let me move this out of the way. This is cleaner chart for you guys to see. MOS. So 3 days up. I'm looking for that first red day per se. If we go to 2 minutes, maybe it will makes more sense. So I showed it right there towards the 16.15. I was thinking this thing is just gonna sell off. 5 cents later, I realized this thing does not move. So I added to my position, took almost everything, 3/4 of my position in front of that 16 round number because I didn't want to deal with it. I came back up to break even, took everything off. I just like to bang, 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 get in, stock just do its thing, bank my money, walk out. This thing took 4 minutes and it only moved 5 cents. Really pissed me off. So that's MOS. FSLY, this is my trade out of the gates today. So this thing, again, been watching it for a couple days now. If we go to the daily here, we'll see what's going on. This thing has been extending to the upside. Yesterday we had a nice short on it. Again, if you want to see my short on it, this is my short yesterday on it, August 5th. And you can see here how I traded it. So go to my Twitter, @RapidFills. Anyways, this thing gaps down massively. First thought when I saw it, I'm like, wow, okay, we're gonna go long on this. So that's what we did. Wow, on a 5 minutes you can't really see my entry, so let's go to 2 minutes. Okay, so 2 minutes in, this thing breaks up towards that 92. You can see this thing's going downtrending, and then it started coming back up. All these guys need to close their positions, right? So 92 break, get in. Took some after the 93 break, so I got $1 in the bag. Took some off of that 94, so I took another $1 in the bag. I was hoping to get to that 95 mark right here. I thought really is gonna go to that 95 mark, but that did not happen. So my last quarter, I got stopped out, or I took like a couple cents loss on it. That's FSLY. Disney is a really great example of everybody's right at some point in time in trading. Yesterday gapped up and started spiking up, and then went all the way to almost 130, or went to 130. I took a long on it. If you want to see it again, go to my Twitter. You'll see the chart posted there. So today, after selling off, I thought, okay, we're gonna go for a long today on Disney. I took it long. I got stopped out because it looked like it's dojiing. Let me explain my point of view here. You can see this is a consolidation. So the stock spiked up, sold off. Now we have a consolidation here. Stock spikes from the lows all the way to that zone. So when it did not really squeeze right away, I took a short. I flipped my position right here because it started dojiing, started selling off towards a resistance. So I thought, okay, we're gonna go to VWAP. Sure enough, I get stopped out. So my initial idea of going long was right, and then sells off and goes to under VWAP, which is my idea of a short, and hitting the resistance was right. It's just the timing was off. So I thought that was a great example. BMY, this is a trade where I banked on it. This thing just spiked up, started holding, spiked, and then it started holding downtrend. You can see spike, 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 came down. As soon as started started breaking this pivot, I took a short, got stopped out. I didn't really give it room at all. This thing already had like 5 red candles, 5-minute candles in a row. I did not want to risk it, so I shorted it. I waited, shorted it, stopped out right away. Waited for that pullback. So if we go to 2-minute, maybe it makes more sense to you guys. Yeah, so I shorted it, started reclaiming, closed it, waited for that pullback, got in half, added half. If we bring in my other chart, it will make more sense. That has all my moving average and lines and pivots and all that stuff. You can see it right here. So I shorted it, reclaimed that pivot, closed it, spiked to the moving average, came back down, took a short. I added my orange lines, the stop, took some profits on the low pre-market lows right there, and then I took some profits off of that 61 round number, and then I started unloading almost everything before we hit that 60-50 mark. Reason being is this pivot right here is yesterday's high. Usually when you come in a hurry like that, you will bounce off of it. So this is the pivot. So I was like trying to unload everything before we get there. And this is why we literally did that V bottom right there. So these are the trades today. That's about it. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Hit the like, subscribe, and yeah, let me know if you guys want a specific video about a specific topic. If you guys need help with anything, let me know or hit me up on Twitter. All right, signing off. Peace.